So Cancer, your week beginning, the 1st of September, sees the firm and stern Saturn return to your ninth house, where he had been for the 2.25 years through to the end of May. Now, Saturn in that area could give you an opportunity to work hard in learning something or sharing information and knowledge you have, and that industry could bring results through to the middle of February next year. But conversely, Saturn in the ninth house is a bit of a difficult blend because the ninth house likes to be free. The sign of Pisces, obviously sharing your water triplicity, is also very spiritual, and therefore the demands of Saturn can be a bit of an abrasive match. So if you're in a situation, a relationship, in an environment, whether it's where you live or at work, that you feel hemmed in, that you don't really feel that you can be truly yourself or express your philosophies quite as freely as you would like, I think there's going to be some big decisions made over the next 5 or 6 months. But that's going to be emphasized because, of course, your ruler is the moon, and the 2 eclipses we had this month, therefore you'll feel them keenly. So the lunar eclipse on Saturday is very close to the point of destiny, the North Node. And if you don't feel that you're doing something which really matches your higher purpose or feeds your soul, that soul purpose comes from the fact that Jupiter is resident in your sign at the present time, links into the eclipse, and is asking you to stay in touch with what really works for you. But of course, Saturn represents the real world, and it can be about work. And you have, ironically, Venus, the planet of relating, but also of money, in a very strong part of your chart for everyday money. And some good news could come up for you through the first 3 weeks of this month because of the semi-sextile to Virgo, the Sun. However, on Tuesday of this week, Mercury moves out of that second house and into Virgo to join up with the Sun. So if you need to think about something crisply, discuss something very practically, cut through to what's really the key issues or strands of any situation, that could be something that's very valuable. But you may still find yourself a bit conflicted between your immediate world, the 3rd house of Virgo, and what you'd really like your situation to be. If you're suffering, for example, a little bit of weariness from the routine of life, I feel that lunar eclipse is pushing you in some ways to liberate through travel, new experiences, or downloading some fresh knowledge and information. And within all of this week, Uranus, the planet of disruption, that's very much to do with higher truths, is agitating away, but begins a retrograde in the very psychological 12th house. So something deep within you, particularly with Uranus's connection to the planet of truth, Pluto, which can be about power, something could just be being aroused. It's very much very much accentuating that part of you that wants to do things that is really going to feed that deeper part of your nature and give you a sense of purpose that meets your values. So there's going to be some big conversations and a lot of talking and thinking, particularly this week, but maybe also over the next 6 months too. Please join me at my new website at www.patrickarundell.com. There's loads of celestial goodies for you to enjoy, including downloading your free natal chart and wonderful interpretation.